Hey everybody, welcome back and welcome to this Should You Play Impressions video for Tactics Ogre Reborn. As I'm sure you know, Tactics Ogre Reborn is the remake of the 2010 PSP version of Tactics Ogre Let Us Cling Together, with several quality of life improvements and full voice acting. I, however, never played that version, so this video is coming from the viewpoint of a first-time player. So with that said, let's jump in and find out if you should play Tactics Ogre Reborn. So the first thing I noticed while playing is just how smooth and fast-paced the battles seem to be. A lot of tactics games can have a slower, methodical pace to them, which isn't necessarily a bad thing, but Tactics Ogre Reborn just feels faster-paced. Even though battles can still take 20 plus minutes to complete, the animations are quick and the AI takes no time at all to think, which creates a faster pace where you spend less time waiting for all the enemies on the map to take their turns. It also helps that I play with the game speed turned up. Turning the speed up doesn't make the game so fast that you can't tell what's going on though. And for someone who tries to play through games quickly to produce content here on YouTube, or for any of us really who are busy with our various responsibilities and jobs, it's nice to have a game that respects our time and doesn't require large blocks of time to complete just one battle. When it comes to strategy and tactics, Tactics Ogre has what looks to be a deep system of battlefield tactics and party and character build options. On the battlefield, ranged attacks increase in range when on high ground, attacks from the side and especially behind have a higher hit chance, and properly outfitting a unit with spells or equipment that matches their elemental affinity will increase the damage they do against the element that is weak to theirs. Furthermore, different armors have different resistances as well, not only to elements but to physical damage types like slash, bludgeon, and pierce, and even to certain creatures or races. I enjoy creating and customizing different builds, and Tactics Ogre Reborn gives me plenty to keep busy with, as up to 100 units can be recruited into my army and customized with weapons, spells, armor, and more. The game also gives you several slots for pre-built battle groups, so you can create several ready-to-go party builds. Another feature that I found really cool was the automation options. The game gives you several different pre-built AIs that you can give your units if you choose. I've been using this to automate my healers, which takes some of the tedium out of each battle. Obviously, directly controlling everyone, especially frontline troops, is usually best, but having the option to automate units is awesome, particularly for training battles. I've actually ran a few training battles to level up my units by just automating everyone and letting the game play itself. I know this may sound lame, but I see it as another example of the game respecting my time. I can just let my units train for 10 minutes while I go do some chores around the house. Why should I have to tediously play through the same battle over and over again? That just isn't fun to me. Obviously, I wouldn't recommend fully automating campaign battles, as first, that wouldn't be any fun, and second, you would probably lose. Finally, the story is pretty much what you'd expect from a tactical RPG, the typical fate of the nation, political quagmire type stuff, with a side of betrayal and personal revenge. That said, I would say it is well written and entertaining, and does throw some surprises your way from time to time. I am enjoying the story so far, and it does give you justification and reason for why you are fighting the different battles you find yourself in.
The Great Father favors us.
The story also branches and gives you different options that affect the future of the game, though I've only played through the first chapter so far, so I've only seen a few of those choices and none of their results yet. I really like the addition of voice acting as well, and having the characters voiced gives a lot more character to the game. Overall, I am thoroughly enjoying my time with Tactics Ogre Reborn. It is a great tactical RPG that if you haven't played before in any of its versions, yes, you should absolutely pick this one up. It is worth it. If you have played the original before though, I can understand why you may want to wait for a sale to pick this one up. As a remake, even with improved graphics, sound, voice acting, easier UI navigation, and other improvements, it still is essentially the same game when it comes to the overall gameplay and story. And unless the nostalgia is strong with you, $50 is a steep price for a game you've already played and probably still own. I will be making more content on Tactics Ogre Reborn in the coming weeks though, probably starting with some beginner tips next week, so if you'd like to be notified when those get published, please consider subscribing and turning on notifications. What do you think of Tactics Ogre Reborn? Is this your first time playing? Let me know in the comments. As always, remember to hit that like button, and if you'd like to see another great tactical RPG, you can watch this video here. Thank you so much for watching, and keep on gaming.